Doors are now open for the experience that helped me increase my profits, feel more easeful with my money, and build a legacy I'm proud of. Relaxed Money is hosted by my trusted money mentor, and it's made a lasting difference in how I earn, save, and give. If you want money to feel calm, clear, and aligned, join us now. Links in the show notes. You know that feeling like you're procrastinating, but deep down you know you're just mentally wiped? That's not laziness. It's something else entirely, and I've been there too. Today, I'm going to share about a season of my business where I had too many options, too much input, and not enough clarity. You'll learn why this hidden pattern is costing you energy and revenue, and the one shift that helped me and hundreds of founders finally feel clear again. If you want your time, creativity, and income back, listen in. Hi, welcome to the Connect with Sheila Botelho podcast. I'm committed to helping you reconnect to your purpose, elevate your well-being, and build your version of a happy, successful life. You're listening to a minisode where I share an insight designed to help you live into what lights you up this week. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on something that so many smart, seasoned entrepreneurs deal with, yet rarely are able to name. It's not burnout. It's not procrastination. It's something more subtle. Something that creeps in quietly and can sideline your momentum faster than a tech issue or a bad launch ever could. It is decision fatigue. Now, let me take you back to when I first started building in the online space. At the time, my focus was really clear, and I had just come out of years in wellness and startup culture, and I knew exactly how I could serve. The value I brought was really obvious. My role was clearly defined in my mind, and my clients showed up with needs. So I created containers that met those needs. And I didn't second guess or question where I should show up or how often. And the best part, it felt really, really good to be that clear. But then social media changed. The noise got louder, and the era of the personal brand took center stage. I started hearing things like, you need to be omnipresent. Video is king. Offer a course. No, offer a retreat. Wait, a micro product. That's what you need. So it wasn't just pressure. It was possibility overload. And for a creative entrepreneur, that kind of stimulation is really, really exciting until it isn't. So I began to feel like every direction could work. But the weight of choosing the right one every day really started to wear me down. And I found myself in what many people know of and what I now know to name functional freeze. Are you feeling me? Like, have you ever been here? That quiet state where you're still working, still posting, still present, but your energy is really scattered. Your message gets diluted. So you're showing up, but you're not really landing with your people. It felt eerily similar to my time in the startup world in my 20s, those seasons where I had such big dreams, some great ideas, and 100 tabs open in my brain, but I was spinning. And the irony? Well, I was the one over here preaching clarity, but behind the scenes, I was feeling really fractured. And this is what decision fatigue can look like. So here's what no one tells you. Smart, high-achieving women are most vulnerable to it. Can you guess why? Think about it. Well, we see all the options. We're capable of pulling off 10 different strategies, and that makes it harder to say no. I mean, that's true of us outside of business, right? Now, the research backs this up. According to Harvard Business Review, decision fatigue can cost you 2 to 4 hours per week of creative, focused thinking time. That's about $15,000 to $20,000 per year in lost value if you're in that six-figure earning range, simply from waking up and figuring it out on the fly every day. Let that sink in. You're not just paying in energy, you're paying in income, and it's not your fault. We've all been taught to work harder when things feel unclear. But what if clarity doesn't come from having more energy? What if it comes from having fewer decisions to make? That's what finally helped me find peace again. It wasn't a new strategy or a productivity hack. It was structure. It was having boundaries and systems and so much more self-trust. That's when I realized the earliest version of the embodied success method was born. Before it even had a name, it really was a feeling. It was a knowing that I could still grow, but I didn't have to chase. And this method has since supported hundreds of women founders to reset their pace, come back to their message, and feel their power without being in all the places all the time. So today, I want to leave you with one golden nugget. The next level of your growth won't come from doing more. It'll come from deciding less. Let that be your lens this week. Where can you reduce decision load? Maybe it's simplifying the offers you have out right now. Maybe it's cutting back on reactive content and choosing one signature piece to repurpose. Or maybe it's finally getting support to hold you in the structure that lets your genius lead again. Get some help. If this resonated, download the Embodied Success Method right now. It's in the show notes. It's your starting point for realigning how you lead, how you grow, and how you serve without burning out. And then come back Thursday because I'm going deeper into the emotional cost of decision fatigue, how it affects your team, your brand voice, and the stories you tell yourself about what's truly necessary to succeed. Because when you understand this dynamic, you truly stop scrambling. You start scaling on your own terms instead. If you've been loving this podcast, it would mean the world if you tap follow and leave a quick review. It helps more incredible entrepreneurs like you find these conversations. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Big blessings.